Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the topic which is from the orthographic projection. It is sectional orthographic. It is our topic number 2 from the orthographic projection. Here are some important points that we have to take in mind during drawing the views in the sectional orthographic projection. First point is sectional orthographic projections is used to observe the internal parts of the object. Second point, hidden outlines or hidden parts of the object are not shown in the sectional view of the object. The part of the section is shown by hatching lines inclined at an angle of 45 degree. Fourth and important point is hatching lines are not shown in the part known as rib of the object. Now to understand the sectional orthographic, here we have taken one object and we have drawn the front view, the top view and the left hand side view of the object. Front view from the x direction, top view and the left hand side view. So this will be the top view, observing from the top, front view, observing from the x direction. The circular part is not going to be visible in the front view, so it is going to be hidden in the front view, or it is shown by the hidden outlines in the front view, and the circular part is also not going to be visible in the left hand side view. So here we have shown the hidden outlines for the circular part in the left hand side view also. Now in the sectional orthographic, we have to take the section of the object by using the cutting plane. Now what is the cutting plane? Cutting plane is an imaginary plane which is used to take the section of the object, and it is shown by a section line or by a cutting plane line in the object. So here in this object also we have shown the cutting plane line over here, from which we have to take the section of the object. Now to understand the cutting plane properly, we have also shown the cutting plane over here. Make sure that this cutting plane is not given in the object. Here to understand the sectional orthographic properly, we have drawn the cutting plane passing from the cutting plane line. So now here we have shown the cutting plane. So we have cut the object by using the cutting plane over here. So what is the next thing? To observe the object, we have to remove the object from here after taking the section. So the section is going to be generated in the front view. So to understand it properly, here we have drawn one another figure. So the front part is removed from the object. So the section is generated in the front view of the object. So after removing this part, it is clearly visible that the outlines of the circular hole is visible over here. The outline of the circular hole is visible in the front view. So now here we have to change the front view of the object, in which the hidden outlines of the circle are going to be visible. The second important thing is, after taking the section, we have to draw the hatching lines inclined at an angle of 45 degree. Now before drawing the hatching lines, in which part of the object we have to show the hatching lines. So to draw the hatching lines, observe the cutting plane. So the cutting plane, or we have to draw the hatching lines in the part of the object in which the cutting plane touches the surface of the object. The cutting plane touches the surface of the object. So here we can observe that the cutting plane touches this surface of the object. So in this surface we have to show the cutting plane lines or hatching lines like this, inclined at an angle of 45 degree. So we have to show the hatching lines like this. On the surface of the object, which is in contact with the cutting plane. We can also find out this surface observing or by drawing the views of the cutting plane in the top view or left hand side view. So here are the outlines of the cutting plane in the left hand side view and top view. So we can also observe that the cutting plane doesn't touches the surface of the object. So we have to complete the sectional view of the object by drawing the hatching line in the part of the object which is in contact with the cutting plane, and these hatching lines are inclined at an angle of 45 degree. So this is a sectional front view of the object. Because we have taken the cutting plane over here, the section is going to be generated in the front view like this. The another important point is there isn't any change in the left hand side view or top view of the object. So the left hand side view and top view will remains as it is. We have to take the section in the front view only. Now let us discuss the Sessional Orthographic by one example in which we have to draw the sectional front view along x direction, top view and right hand side view using the first angle projection method. So first of all, before drawing the sectional front view of the object, let us draw the front view, the top view and the right hand side view of the object. So this is a simple example. So we can easily draw the front view, the top view and the left hand side view. So in the front view we will observe this part of the object. So draw that particular part. Follow the method that we have followed in orthographic projection to draw the orthographic views of the object. Then after drawing the orthographic view of the object, we will take the section and we will show the section in the front view in this example. All the details are given in the object. So this will be the basic front view of the object. Still we have not shown the circular part in the front view. We will show it after drawing it in the top view. So now draw the top view, observing from the top direction. This part over here, this edge projecting from the front view projecting from the front view. These two edge, this part, this inclined part, the top view. The measurements are given in the object, so we will draw the top view by using that particular measurements. The circular part is not going to be visible in the front view. It is going to be hidden in the front view. It is shown by the hidden outlines in the front view. This V slot, this slot is known as V slot. This V slot is not going to be visible in the top view. So it will generate 4 hidden outlines of 4 edge, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Projecting it from the front view. This is the top view of the object, and this is the right hand side view of the object, in which we have drawn this part over here, this part over here, and this part. The part of the circle is not going to be visible in the right hand side view. This part is not going to be visible from the right hand side view. So by taking the projection from the top view, we have shown the hidden outlines for the circular part, and this slot is not going to be visible in the right hand side view. So we have taken the projection from the front view and shown the V slot by using the hidden outlines in the right hand side view. Now about the Sessional front view. So we have to take the section of the object along this axis shown in the figure or shown in the object over here as a cutting plane line or by a cutting plane line. So we have to cut the object from here. Now to understand the Sessional orthographic, first of all let us draw the let us show the cutting plane over here by using the cutting plane line. Now to understand the Sessional front view properly, we have taken or we have shown cutting plane over here. First of all, draw the or show the cutting plane in the top view and left hand side view over here. So if we are taking the section from this or by using this cutting plane, the section is going to be generated in the front view. So after cutting the object by using the cutting plane, the section is generated like this, and we have to show the hatching line in the part of the object which is in contact with the cutting plane. Now a question is generated in your mind that why we have not shown the hatching line in this part. Further, we have discussed the points that the hatching lines are not shown in the part known as rib of the or known as rib. So this part is known as rib. So we have not shown the section in the rib part of the object. So after taking the section. After taking the section, the circular part is going to be visible, or the outlines of the circle is going to be visible in the front view. So this hidden outline of the circle is going to be visible in the front view. Now we have to show the hatching lines in the part of the object which is in contact with the cutting plane. We can also observe that, or also observe from the front view, that this part of the object is not in contact with the cutting plane. So here we are not going to show the hatching line, and in this part also, because this is the part of the rib. So we have to show the hatching line over here, which is inclined at an angle of 45 degree. So now we can see that we have generated the section in the front view by making minor changes in the front view of the object. So this is the all about the Sessional orthographic projection. Now you can complete the example by giving the dimensions in each and every view. Thank you.